I'm the father of Alan Blueford, the young man that was brutally murdered by OPD.
I need to see President.
Since the last time I was here, things haven't got any better for us as a family. Actually has gotten a lot worse since we're able to get the coroner's report and find out that my son was on his back and stood over while he was murdered. There's a lot of troubling information about this case. Since the last time I was here, we found out that Masso had been charged before in a federal suit out of New York. In a very disturbing suit where someone was beaten and was not given medical attention for hours at a time. And Masso was identified as the officer that wouldn't give this guy medical attention after him and his buddies beat him almost to death. This happened before Masso was hired by OPD. There was lies told to the coroner about my son. Officers told the coroner that my son was in exchange of gunfire. We went to Highland Hospital. My son was never took to Highland Hospital. They had no records of him going to Highland. My son was murdered at 12:20 and then arrived to the coroner's office at 3:45 that morning. Where's my son's body? Why did this guy chase my son 5 city blocks for no reason and murder him? Where's Masso at? Does anybody care? My son was 18 years old. My son was going to graduate. In our community, black men don't graduate all the time. My son was on his way, but my son last report card was 2 A's and 2 C's. He had just in his prime. I mean, what's going on here? My son didn't deserve to get shot down and murdered like that in the streets of Oakland, where I was born and raised.
No, he didn't. Right.
This is very troubling. I mean, this coroner's report says the bullets angles are going upward. The witnesses said my son was on the ground. I mean, why did this guy kill my son? When I spoke to Officer Fleming that morning, he said it was my son was in a shootout. He shot the officer twice. I told him, no way, it had to be friendly fire. I haven't seen him since, because you know you have to tell me it was friendly fire. Like my spirit told me that morning. I know my son would put a gun on a police officer. I don't know who's standing behind Masso. They're studying assassinating my son's character. I had a meeting with Deanna. She said that they wouldn't assassinate my son's character no more. After we went and got the autopsy report, the next morning Sergeant Barton said the same thing again about his probation status and this and that. Like that makes a difference of why they killed him. They have no reason to stop my son at all. He didn't have no reason to chase my son. He never called in to stop. He never called in to chase. They knew how old my son was. They knew what they had my son ID. Witnesses at the scene, other people said they knew how old my son was. They knew his age. Now the information came out originally is that my son, that he drew his weapon before he shot my son. Now they're taking the story around that he was holstering his weapon and shot my son, which is bull. He shot himself and called my son, shot him, rolled over my son, and murdered him. What happened? As simple as that. He shot himself and killed my son. Right. Huh. Let my wife speak. Murder.
Good evening. We came here in May asking for help. You came to our service, Mr. Reed, you said you would help us. This officer came out and told lies from the beginning that my son shot him, and now we know he never shot him. Even Chief Howard Jordan stood and told us that. But he only told us behind closed doors. Nobody has said anything, nobody is standing up for Alan. And this officer is at home on disability on our tax dollars. What's wrong with this? That sucks!
don't.
You're not listening. You can't listen when you're talking.
Asked the question.
Then she can wait till she's finished. Then she can wait till she's finished.